But what if they don't have any dreams?
Then you should know that before you get married, for one.
Right.
Because I kind of see his. I mean, he's an a hole. True enough. I know this is not the. Am I an a hole segment? It's not, but he is. But if you see it from his point, it's like he's doing all this, he's striving, and she's just like, yeah, I'm gonna just sit around my PJs. I mean, I felt bad sitting around here. I couldn't go outside because it's -5 degrees, and I'm not about to go outside and try to do anything. Matter of fact, I just downloaded Instacart because somebody gonna be bringing me some groceries. I'm not driving nowhere. But Anna was right. I can kind of, sort of, maybe see his side a little bit.
Only thing I can say to that,
Although he
Tracy,
should have
is
never said, I've been looking at other women, but I haven't done anything. Man, shut up.
LL and
That
welcome.
did kind of pass off.
Sometimes people are happy with their job position and pay, and that to me,
Really?
as a husband, that's the only thing I'm concerned about. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if your job is easier than mine, and I'm complaining more about mine, then that sounds like a me
Change
problem, and I need
yours.
to find a solution to it. I'm not going to sit there and go, "I work hard, so apparently you should work hard." Like, no,
And
I'm
who's to
working
say she
hard,
doesn't
and I
work
hate
hard?
my job.
But
So,
how is he going to say that she doesn't work hard? Maybe it just comes easier for her. Maybe she's in
and
a
that's
job that
Maybe.
matches her skill
that's
set.
another point too. And he has no right whatsoever to be going, I work hard and you got this easy cushy job. First of all, you don't know if it's an easy cushy job. Second of all, if it is an easy cushy job and it's making the same amount of money,
That answers
I'm
both
gonna
sides.
shut up and chill out. What am I complaining about? I want you coming home
That's
sweating
why.
too.
That's
And
why
by
I
the way,
asked.
dude, you in finance, so I don't know exactly. It may be some mental. That's why I was thinking of the boomer mentality, because boomers always say, if you're not working a 9 to 5 and coming home and sweating dirty, you ain't got a real job. It's like, come on, dude. Just because you don't like your job or you really feel like you physically have to work yourself to the bone, it is a real job. If it pays the bills, you're happy with it. Everybody else is happy with it. We got to work ourselves into an early grave.
That's why I asked where the mistress is at. Because I promise, I think it's coming. I think it's coming. I think it's coming. Because he got all them marks. He got
We'll
all of them.
see.
It sounds like a him problem if he want her miserable. Yeah, why would you want? Never mind. I'm gonna move on because I'm with LL on that. Why you want your wife to be miserable?
So he can
I
be
don't see
miserable
that.
too. Misery
No,
loves company. Ain't you never heard of that? Misery loves
I don't
company.
want two miserable people staying in the same house. That's wonderful. I don't want that. One of us got to be happy. All right, let's move on to the third one. And I'm going to say this off the bat. I really wanted to put this one part under real or not because I'm not believing this stuff, but whatever. It's not the biggest deal of this whole story. But y'all understand what part of this story just makes it sound like, eh, come on, lady. Come on. You making some stuff up now.
First post, husband was furious that I spent $5,000 on a gaming computer, desk, and chair, even though we are high income earners in a great financial position, and I use my own allotment of fun money within our established rules. Second post, husband told me he was actually upset that he feels I'm not professionally ambitious enough because I'm not on the executive track like he is, and that despite my working full time, he wanted me to cook fancier meals, set the table in a more elegant way, and dress up more for dinner. Yes, like a 1950s housewife. Update. So, the more I thought about it, the more his requests, demands really, were sitting poorly with me. I decided to try a little experiment over the weekend to see what would happen if I tried to meet some of his demands. Not because I actually thought they were reasonable, but because I increasingly had the sense that the goalposts would just keep moving and that I was playing a losing game. So, Saturday morning, I went to the salon for a glow-up, haircut, fresh highlights, mani-pedi, then went to the farmer's market to pick up fresh flowers for our table and assorted other gourmet ingredients. Saturday is usually our date night out, but I suggested we stay in so I could make us a special dinner. Steakhouse style, lobster bisque, bread basket with several types of rolls and savory muffins made from scratch, crab stuffed mushrooms, filet mignon, au gratin potatoes, white chocolate mousse topped with raspberries. Holy crap. That sounds amazing. I wore a lavender, his favorite color, on me, sheath dress, and high heels and fully done hair and makeup. For all that, I got a lukewarm, thanks, it was tasty, and a kiss on the cheek. Boop. Of course, I did all the serving and cleaning up. Sunday, we usually go out, but he suggested I make us a brunch at home. So I made French press coffee, mimosas with fresh squeezed orange juice, Belgian waffles with a bananas Foster topping, eggs scrambled with Parmesan and fresh herbs from our garden, roasted fingerling potatoes, and maple glazed bacon. I wore a blue sleeveless sundress, wedge sandals, again did my hair and makeup. Again, I got a, thanks, it's good, and no help with serving or cleanup. Okay, all right, bro. Afterwards, I asked if this is what he had in mind when he critiqued me before. He said that it was a start, but that I was acting very entitled for wanting credit for basic adulting. He then dropped a bomb that he was being so hard on me because he had realized lately I had a lot to make up for due to my being a low-value woman. I asked what on earth he meant by that, and he said it was because I wasn't a virgin when we met. What the fuck? So OP even says here, what? Keep in mind, we started dating at 21. Neither of us claimed to be virgins or stated that as an expectation. Except for very religious people, neither of us is. I don't think most 21-year-old college students are virgins. I was upfront with him then that I'd been with two previous partners, my high school boyfriend. We went our separate ways when we went to different colleges in different parts of the country, and another boyfriend I'd had my first year of college. And that's it. Both committed relationships and nothing casual. He then went on to say that because of my low value, I was going to need to be making up for it to him for the rest of my life. That I didn't deserve monogamy or equal treatment, and I was lucky that anyone at all wanted to marry me. And that he's connected with someone from work, so if I wanted to keep up with him, I'd better step up. I told him it didn't sound like there was anything to keep if he no longer loved me or even liked or respected me. Told him to leave, and he said he would gladly go to his girlfriend's place. I know so many people here insisted he was having an affair, and I just didn't want to see it. That his complaints were really all part of a campaign to distance himself from me. I feel so foolish for just thinking he was going through a stressful time at work or that he genuinely wanted to work on our marriage. Anyway, I have taken the week off from work to get my head together. Have an appointment with a lawyer tomorrow. Canceled the marriage counseling appointment, but got a referral to an individual therapist who can do an intake session with me later this week. He and the girlfriend apparently are coming this evening to get more of his clothes and things, so I have to brace myself for that. Also, please be assured I do not think I am low value in any way. I let my husband make me think less of myself on some levels for a short time, but now that I truly see it was a him problem. Obviously, we don't share the same goals and values, and he has become someone I don't recognize. I know the divorce won't be fun or easy, but I will be okay. Thank you all for helping me see that I was being played before I wasted too much more time in a marriage that was already over.
I called this one. Yeah, dude, cheater, pumpkin eater. Dude, you were cheating.
Wow.
Yep, called this one.
I'm sorry to say, you didn't really know him from the beginning. It's not that. Oh, that's an ugly human being.
He called her low value. Boy, that would have been fighting right there.
Is it just me, or have we heard
First hour?
It's the first hour. Is it just me, or have we heard a similar story where a man said that his wife is low value woman because she was not a virgin when they got together? I can't tell if this was that same story.
I don't know if it's the same story, but it is a common phrase.
So I have a question then. So if they're low value, why did you marry them?
He was doing her the favor, don't you see?
Because in the beginning, she was keeping up with what a good wife should do. She was following all those 1950s rules, putting little extra things on the table. I kid you not, that's in the Good Housekeeping article. It's laughable, except that people believe and aspire to this. And you know what? If you want it, go find somebody else who wants that long term. That's all cute for a good dating phase. It's not good for a partnership.